Hey everyone, that was a fun start. Hey everyone, Brian Zane here. Wrestling with Regret. How you doing? Look, I know Backstage Assault's a bad game, but damn it, I have unfinished business, and I'll be daggummed if I don't unlock Vince Russo by the end of this stream. We're gonna do it, damn it. How are we all doing today? Oh, I should change this to the category and hang on, WCW. Backstage Assault. Boop, there we go. My changes were not saved. Oh, they are being saved now. Well, that's good. Hello, hello. How you doing? We're having some fun today. I went hardcore. Let me look at some of the different things I got to do. I'm going to be Sting and do the hardcore challenge. Go through the shitty select screen. So you see a few more people than we did last time. A few. Very few more. If you haven't checked out the new Kayfabe Kitchen, I suggest you do so, because that's a fun one. Busting out the old, the new WWE Cookbook. I am excited for the new cookbook. There's a lot of really cool recipes there I can't wait to try once the book officially comes out and the embargo is lifted. All right. What do I think of how WWE botched the NXT call-ups last night? I don't know if they botched the call-ups. I think it was just, I don't know what their end game is with it, because if it's the introduction to bringing kind of a revolving door or a tour of, that doesn't sound like Canyon, if it brings a revolving door of NXT people to Raw just for like little basic commercials for NXT, much in the way the cruiserweight matches for a while were like ads for 205 Live, then I don't know if I have a problem with that. Nice. However, oh, come on, he's nowhere near it. What is he doing? That's some fake shit right there. If it's just like, I can't imagine everyone, if any of them are getting called up, I'd say Ricochet, like on a permanent basis. Based on the language of his promo and the backstage bit with he and Finn Balor, that would make me think that, Ricochet's getting called up on a more permanent basis. But if it's not for that, I don't know what the point of all that was. Is there a baby cry? Oh shit! The biggest move. Nice. Oh, nice sell. What an asshole. That's the first time I've ever done a move out of the corner of the tires there. Get into the fire, Canyon. Boom. I turned on a cheat code for more grunts. I didn't know it was just gonna be an onslaught of like stock noises. He nailed him like a wrecking ball. Big ol' splash. Come on. Should Lafayette get another show again? I'm sure they will. Yeah, the crowd was pretty bad. I will admit that. But no, the call-ups were interesting. Good on them for making it and appearing on Raw. I just feel that like they wasted DIY's reunion. We haven't seen them on as a team, as a duo since they broke up. I believe on NXT they were part of the 6-man for Halftime Heat, but they've never been officially a teammate. As far as I'm concerned, they're not officially buddy buddy yet. And I thought I unlocked Canyon already. I thought he was already there. Have I ever thought about live streaming the ECW game for the PlayStation 1? I have the second ECW game by Acclaim for N64, but I want to play those I don't want to play those ECW games because like half it's me pausing and looking at the controls. WCW 2000 on PS2. That would have been a fun game, but it became Def Jam Vendetta, which was also a fun game. Okay, well, yeah, on the house shows, yeah, they can be a team again. That's fine, but no one cares about the house shows. And I say that with all due respect to house shows, but that's not canon. Versus David Flair. You've already unlocked them all. You know, you say that about Aleister Black. I think his match was fine. Like, I didn't have a problem with his match. I thought like his stuff with Elias on Monday was actually pretty good. So yeah, check out Kayfabe Kitchen if you haven't done it yet. I got the brand new WWE Cookbook, and it's really good from what I've been able to flip through it. And there's a slight number of recipes you can actually the publishers have said I could actually try before the book officially comes out next month. But the ones that I've seen so far are doozies. So yeah, there's a poll at the end of the Kayfabe Kitchen video to determine which one I do next. I'm kind of surprised. I expected the John Cena Free Pebble treats to be the far and away winner, but surprisingly, it's not the case. The belches are killing me. Yeah, David Flair rocking that Tommy Vercetti attire. How long will they keep the IC title on Balor? I don't know. I mean, these grunts are the best. Yeah, the recipes are really cool. They're unique. One thing that's a difference between like this new cookbook and the older ones is that the older ones definitely gave off the impression that the wrestlers themselves contributed the recipes, and that could not be further from the truth this time. What the? Why is Sting hitting a rock bottom on David Flair? Hang on. How do you do the Scorpion Deathlock in this game when there's no like actual ground grapples? How are the nachos? They were delicious. I ate them all. I felt very bad afterwards. Very guilty. No, it was a good recipe. The Slim Jims were a welcome addition, and that wasn't me improvising. That was actually part of the, part of the recipe. There we go. Another rock bottom. Sting bottom. Sting bottom. Go for Co. Go for Co. Go for Co. Oh, I meant to put I have to remember to put my notes. There's a, we saw another Kevin Owens promo on cell phone. Boy, nothing gets me more hyped for Kevin Owens' return than to see him act like any other person on the street. I might turn the grunts off. It was a mistake to bring those in. That was a cheat code I found. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Mike Bushnell, you're such a brilliant philosopher. No, Mike, it's not identity politics. It's not pandering if the fans fucking want it. Like, you heard that reaction. That was not... that wasn't the crowd. That wasn't WWE pandering to the crowd because they want to be woke. Okay? No, they do it because it's clear that they want to see Kofi win. He wasn't even supposed to be part of the story until like last week, and the fans like bought into it immediately. That's like saying it's all identity politics that Becky Lynch is going to be in the main event of WrestleMania. Fuck that. If you think it's identity politics, then you're a fool. That's all I'm going to say. God damn. The difference between easy mode and normal mode is night and day. This is on easy mode, and I'm getting the finishers so much easier than I was last time I played this game. Okay, you're stunned. Oh, of course my finisher's gone. Jeremy Williams, $2 super chat asks what my thoughts are on DX going to the Hall of Fame. And I think, yeah, DX deserves to go in there. I think people would have liked to see China get in on her own. Oh, I unlocked a wrestler somehow. Well, I guess by beating David Flair, but he was already unlocked. Um, anyway, no, I mean, I think that China going in would have been, I think, more satisfying for a lot of fans. But, you know, she's getting in as DX. Fine. The thing is, like, I think all the stuff that's notable in her career was after her DX run. When she was the DX muscle, it's like there wasn't much about her except her look and her uniqueness. But then once she went solo, so much more happened for her. And so they're kind of ignoring that. Ooh, I unlocked Tank Abbott. All right. Will Finn face EC3 at Mania? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just surprised after 2 weeks, EC3 just like disappeared. This is a really weird episode of Raw on Monday because there was no real narrative to the show. There was just like, here's matches, here's matches. Oh, look at this guy from NXT. Here's some matches, here's some matches. There was no, you know, the difference between like that and say Raw 2 weeks ago when you had the whole story about Becky Lynch and is she going to apologize? Apologize. Then, you know, that was, you had a framing device. With this one, you don't have that anymore. With this week's, it was just like Triple H provides some exposition, and that was literally it. It was all just matches. Like I'm more of a story guy than a match guy. I keep saying. I hope Tank's finisher is threatening to cut his opponent's throat with scissors, or cut off his beard. That's the. Welcome to WCW Backstage Assault. I love these sound effects. These are great. Double chicken wing by Candido. Hey, Alex Soria. Lacey Evans is the Grandpa Simpson meme. I know. Like, that's her whole gimmick now. She just comes out, arrives, does nothing, leaves. Put that on a shirt. Come on. Yeah, I should do revenge mode on GameCube. Next time I'll do that. As I should have. I wanted to play TNA Impact for the PS3, but I didn't have the time to set it up, and I couldn't get my controllers to work for some reason. So I might do that later once I troubleshoot my PS3 stuff. Damn, Candido. Where's Candido going? You shuck-a-muck. Damn, he's beasting me. Huh. Oh, jiggly bench. Oh shit, you got me the cloverleaf? We're sliding to the ropes that don't exist. Do I have a Nintendo Wii? No, I do not. Hey, there's the Scorpion Deathlock. Boom. Unlock Brad Siegel. Oh, man. Man, tap like immediately. He beat my ass for most of that match. What a bad job they did trying to replicate Sting's makeup in this game. It looks more like the kanji on Hakushi's face than Sting's makeup does. No, I've not unlocked Vince Russo. That's my goal today, is to unlock Vinny Roo. You're supposed to be able to knock somebody out in the TV center with the briefcase, which is bullshit because I don't even know where the briefcase is. I've looked high and low in that set. Alright, where are we at? Anything goes in the block. I did it for the block. I did it for the people. Stevie Ray, here we go. It'd be amazing if Brad Siegel were in this game. It's just so obscure. There's enough electricity in there to power a small town. Oh, that's some fruit booty business right there. Oh, jeez, don't tell me I gotta answer this call. Hang on. Yeah, shoot, hang on. Hello? Hello? This is Brian. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. I'm a little I'm a little just busy at the moment. So, but if you want to just open the gate on the side, it's unlocked, so you can do the work there. Let me get in. Yeah, there's a yellow extension cord that's running into the shed right now, so you can just power your tool from there. Great, sounds good. Thank you. Bye. So I had to get that, guys. I know it's boring, but no, I had to take care of some stuff for the housework, getting done. Yeah, someone's asking to I want to switch my long distance company. Yeah, it's WWE telling me what recipes I'm banned from doing. Come on, yeah. I'm a little busy right now with burp and fart sounds. Yeah. I'm busy doing important things. Thoughts on John Cena and Ronda Rousey? Ron Rao in the new Mortal Kombat game. I didn't know John Cena was in it. But good for him. I don't care. It's like, what are my thoughts on it? I mean, I don't even play the games, so nor is this going to convince me to buy the game because I don't like fighting games. I say as I'm playing a wrestling game, but I don't like the traditional, like 2D fighting games. It's not my style. I just don't like those games. I've never been good at them. It's the reason I don't like them. Ah, Felix is in the chat. Good morning, Felix. Can I do NW oatmeal? I'll put that on the poll next. Oh, come on! You fucking no-selling. Hit the wall! That's the wall, brother. Man, someone's really big on talking about Xena / Lucy Lawless. It's never happening. I also didn't know Cena's in the new Ninja Turtles cartoon. Well, good for him. And I'm stuck. What the? Get out of there. Get out of Stevie Ray's body. It's an out-of-body experience. Oh, no! Will Kenny Omega ever come to WWE? I'd say not for another few years, at the very least. I will say that one of the more interesting things about DX getting inducted is that Billy Gunn is currently contracted with AEW, and he still got involved in the Hall of Fame. That's like really interesting. Rick Rude not getting inducted, I think, is kind of one of him and Hornswoggle, man. Technically, Hornswoggle was also a member of DX, and now he's not getting inducted. He's not getting his due. Is Hulk Hogan in the Cookbook? No, he's not. Boom! Knocked out Stevie Ray with a block. Why did everyone hate Mike Adamle? It's hard to make fun of him now because of what we know now that he's got dementia, and he probably had signs of that when he was with the company. But he was just, he didn't have a presence for it. He had like the professional sportscaster delivery for the job he had, but he was so prone to mistakes. It was like we couldn't take him seriously. That's right. Adamle was awesome in American Gladiators. I remember watching they played a lot of the replays on TNN or Spike TV, and I was watching. It was the season that Rico won, and Rico smoked everyone. I couldn't believe how good Rico was then. Like it wasn't even fair half the time. TNA Monday Night Wars review. That'll come eventually. That's true. No Hall of Fame for Tori either. She should go in. for counting all the iterations of DX. Dave Quinn with a £5 super chat. Thank you. Why does my microphone sound different when I stream? Because I'm using the microphone here in this webcam, and it's a different microphone. For a while, I was using my snowball mic, but it kept dying on me midstream, so I decided not to fuck with it anymore. So that's why I'm using the onboard mic for the webcam. If Vince buys TNA, there will be no invasion angle. Sharon, I'm sorry. Kane should be included with DX. Oh, God. God, 13 or 14-year-old me loved the idea of Kane going to DX, man. Being green and black. Well, the Honky Tonk Man was in the Hall of Fame already. No, he's not, but he should be, though. Eventually he will. I watch Gotham. I don't watch much TV besides wrestling. I watch Bob's Burgers. I watch Nailed It. I watch MasterChef Junior. That's pretty much the only TV I actually watch on a regular basis. Rebel Pro Wrestling with a £5 super chat asking if I'll be watching Fighting with my family and if I'll be reviewing it at some point. Yes, I do plan on watching it when it comes out in theaters. I mentioned last week, Corporal Cajun here, by the way, in this game looks like Braun the Leprechaun. No joke, from the Dungeon of Doom. What was I going to say? Yeah, I want to do this thing, you know, Brad Jones, the cinema snob, does this thing where he does like the midnight reviews, like after he and his friends see a movie, they'll sit in his car and they'll talk about it in the car. And I'd like to do that with this, basically steal that motif, if you will. And we're going to hit somebody eventually. And then just review it from there. I don't know, I have to coordinate that and figure out when to talk about it, but it's very... I just, you know, can't get over the fact that, you know, this movie's coming out and being made. Wow, less than a minute. Good Lord. It is too easy on easy mode. Paige here. I would like to do a collaboration with Brad Jones, too. It's funny we're on the same MCN, actually. I believe we're on the same MCN. Will he allow me to do it? I don't know. Does Doug Walker allow me to rip off his whole gimmick with my shtick? Come on, move along. Provocation to push over. Allison, tell him to book me. Tell him to bring me to Defy. It's really unfortunate. Last time I was in Oregon a couple weeks ago, I missed Raw in Portland, and I left town before Defy came to Portland, so I was like right in the middle of that. I was still a little disappointed. But yeah, I loved Defy when they first came to Portland. I've wanted to go back ever since. Uh-huh. Alright, where we got? Where's the... I think there's some rooms here that you just don't get to see. Okay, we can go back to the truck arena? Good Lord. Yeah, Defy's getting Ultimo Dragon next month. That's going to be tight. I actually worked a show with Ultimo Dragon a few months ago in APW. Will Buddy Rose ever get inducted in the Hall of Fame? Probably not. Because you'll howl with joy if we win this match. Will I? Will I really howl with joy? Against Big Vito? Mm-hmm. But the... no, I mean, Buddy I don't think will get inducted, not in WWE's Hall of Fame, because he was just kind of a job guy there. He didn't really accomplish much. There's the ultimate blue attire for Big Vito, who's way overly tan. It's ridiculous how much how tan he is in this. He looks like Randy Orton after he shaved his head and then like just spent way too much time in the tanning room. Blech. Will the oddities go in the Hall of Fame? Oh, I wish. Don't I wish they would go in the Hall of Fame. Do the game I'm playing right now sell well? I don't know. I don't have the... Ooh, man, check the right into the truck. That's gotta hurt. I don't care who you are. That's good. Fucking sell, Vito. A new type of wrestling genre that Bolivia has been making. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll always review weird wrestling adjacent stuff, man. Like, I'm very proud of the fact that people only heard about RVD's Extreme Championship Comedy through me. Trash can physics. Oh no! No! Pile driven. Does Jekyll still work APW? I haven't seen him in APW in a while. I don't know what he's up to. So he's kind of floating in the wind, that Jekyll's. Well, and we're moving. There we go. Is it as bad as Foley's stand-up? I've never heard Foley's work, actually. But I've heard it's better than RVD's. Can Black be the next CM Punk because they have some resemblance? Oh, come on, what? Just because they have tattoos? Yeah! Boom! Oh, nice sell. What a sell job by Big Veets. God, that's not what I wanted. No, whatever. Lex Flexor time. There we go. Woo! Will I review Stand Back in the style of Todd in the Shadows? I don't think so. Will I review Victory Road 09? I'll tell you what, actually, this... I will be reviewing TNA's No Surrender 07 this week. That's coming out this Thursday, a new classic review. And on Saturday, I'm re-uploading Rumble 2000 because that got blocked. So I'm making the edits. I actually improved it on it a little bit, adding some things and correcting some things that I had made mistakes on previously. So you get a new and improved re-upload. Yes! I got the Surfer look for Sting. And I am the Hardcore Champion. I made the Hall of Champions. There's the Doorman with his door. Alright. There's me in the H-Core division. Here we go. Did I watch the Mark Henry special on the network? I haven't watched the whole thing. I actually just, like last night, watched the end of it with the Hall of Fame onward. So I watched that part. It was really good. I want to watch the whole thing, but I haven't had a chance yet. Yeah, Chris Harris, Black Rain fucking sucked. Like, I didn't give it that bad of a rating. It's still like one of the worst matches in the show. Second only to the tag title opener. Was the Aces and Eights a failed gimmick? I don't think so. I think it was the longest lasting angle they had in TNA for a long time. Will I review every pay-per-view ever released? Well, if I live long enough, I think statistically speaking I will have to eventually. What do I think of 12 Rounds? I haven't seen the 12 Rounds movies. Wrestlers on talk shows? I don't know. That's a hard one. Like, they'd have to do fun things as well as just appear on them. Am I going to watch Mania 35? I'm going to be at Mania 35. I have tickets and everything. I'm going to be there in New York. Let me turn off a code real quick. I think I turned it off. It's the grunt one. Or the scream one. I'll turn them both off. There we go. Big E's gonna turn heel in the New Day. I was like, for a brief moment, I was convinced at the end of the Elimination Chamber that Xavier and Big E were gonna pull a Ciampa to Gargano and beat up Kofi on the stage just before the show ended. Will I review Mania 15? Eventually, I will. I should. I have definitely. I have vlogged the last few WrestleManias, so that will be happening too. Have I played Power Move Pro Wrestling on PS1? No, I think I've got that though, but I just don't have the. How will I find Norman Smile? Oh yeah, here I have to. So I found out how you how you unlock Norman Smiley, and it's freaking stupid. So there, I'm not gonna mess with the appearance at all. Taunt, disgusted, big wiggle. So you have to. Hang on. Exit with changes. Thank you. They did tease a bit of a heel turn with Woods with the New Day feud with the Wyatts a few years ago, but that was like more like is he being lured by the power of Bray Wyatt and whatnot. Name. Badass. No. Try it again. Badass. I hate typing in words in video games. Badass goggles. Badass goggle, singular. There, that's all I got. That's all I got for going for me. Athletic Geek 89 with a 199 super chat asking if I'll be at Starcast and or Double or Nothing. Yes, the plan is for both. I don't know what I'll be doing at Starcast yet because they haven't put out information on vendor tables at this moment, but that will be happening. Well, I watch the XFL when it comes. I might, out of curiosity, I haven't given a shit about football in years, but out of curiosity, I'll watch the XFL, see what they have to offer. All right, what am I doing now? Oh yeah, disrespectful crowd chants. I don't know, like. I think yeah, those I think those like the please retire, you can't wrestle, boring. That is pretty disrespectful, especially if they're like, they're working, like I don't agree with that kind of stuff at all. Let's see here. Looking at some of the graphics, or some of the unlockables and such. Unlockables and such. Oh, I'm gonna be Hogan for this next one. Yeah, you fucked up is the worst. I mean, like, it's the only one that I think is sometimes warranted, where it's like, if a wrestler really screws up and, like, it's really obvious, then, yeah, like, I get it. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one thing real quick. I have to win, don't I? I mean, it is disrespectful. I would hate to be a victim of that chant, but sometimes it's warranted. Next pay-per-view reviews this Thursday. It is ah, fuck! Yay! I quickly did the big wiggle taunt to try and unlock Norman Smiley, or however like Heenan tried to say his name was. Boom! Badass goggle with a crossed body. Just spamming with flying body presses. Back in the day for WCW Revenge, I used to spam the shit out of people with the Goldberg spear. And every time I did it, too, I made like the Adam Sandler noise when he was the Bobby Boucher and the Water Boy. That noise he would do. Middle school me thought it was the funniest shit ever. Dunk. What a great sound. She's quick. She's very quick. I'll give her that. Oh, my God. Who goes in the Hall of Fame first? Muta, Bull Nakano, or Tiger Mask? Well, gee, out of those three choices, probably Bull Nakano because she's the only one who actually worked for WWF at any point. If the other two did, I would be surprised. Badass goggle. You can do it. Boy, it's like the shading. Maybe it's the fact that I'm playing this on a newer television as opposed to like a tube TV. But the shading, and I don't know if you can see this, the shading on like her skin. I noticed this with Stevie Ray too. Is really bad. Ah, delayed reaction. Flying body press. Yeah, I was kind of surprised at well, I mean, I guess in hindsight, it's not that big a surprise. The fact that the easy mode of Hardcore Challenge is shorter. So many low blows. It's like I was, some levels I didn't even get a chance to go into. What's my finisher? I don't even know. All right. Oh, another low blow. And he's bleeding! Why? He's just randomly bleeding from a low blow. Are his balls bleeding? Is that what's going on? Ah! That's true. Well, no, Inoki did. Well, I mean, he wrestled. He's technically a former WWF champion, is Inoki. So, and I know I wouldn't count. Maybe Muta would win like a legacy award. I could see Muta doing that because the legacy award is for the wrestlers who who clearly have made a big contribution to wrestling, but like they never ever worked for McMahon, so like their chance of them getting in. I love the rebound off the ropes, off the tires. That is darling. Mocha, Doggo. Yeah, Steve. Oh, Mocha, Doggo. Stop. But no, I love that Ricky Steamboat's real name is Richard Blood. That's the coolest real name for a wrestler of all time. That was never used as his work name. Richard Blood. Yeah, sorry about the doggo. She cannot be controlled. Nice. Get out. Oh no. Hair whip. I actually need to win this match so I can officially unlock Norman Smiley. Oh, right in the balls. Nice. And I knocked him out. My dog is a kind of a Ridgeback German Shepherd mix, and her name is Mocha. Have I watched the Titan games? No, and I actually feel bad because I, in principle, talked to another YouTuber I work with and thought about maybe doing a collaboration. I don't have time. I'm going to have to break it off. What's the Gilbert equivalent of Lesnar? That's a good one. Like broccoli linens. I don't know. Goldberg went along with the script. I've unlocked cocky elbow drop. And no, I don't want to advance. Oh, you won't let me get past the screen, will you? And I've unlocked Norman Smiley. And making Ambrose have to be bipolar. That'd be interesting if that's what they went with. Because that bit pissed me off. When they're like, oh, we're just going to forget the last 4 or 5 months of story. And we're going to write that off. Did I catch Swagger's MMA fight, his Bellator fight? No, I heard he won. I try to think. No, I saw the highlight of it on Twitter the day after. I saw him win via submission. Yeah, good for him. That's awesome. How far in advance do you have to buy tickets for Mania? They go on sale in the November before Mania, so that's when you gotta buy them. Okay. Start a new one on hard mode with Hulk Hogan. There we go. No. I want to see, like, how do I... There we go. That's cool. But I'm not doing that right now. Jeans and Hollywood. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're doing this again, folks. I am going to try and unlock Vince Russo before the day is over. I've got an hour before I got to wrap this stream up. So, come hell or high water, I'm going to try and unlock Vince Russo. When I buy my tickets? November. Because if you... Oh my... That looks so bad. I can't get over how bad all this looks. What did they do with Hogan's mustache? It looks like he just spread mayo on his fucking face. What is that? That looks so terrible. Well, just stab you in the belly, Goldbergo. Ah, fuck. Snapmare, brother. Ah. I like, you can barely see he's got the weight belt with the NWO. It's like, it looks like the size of it. If the NWO was on like a regular belt. That is the worst look for Hogan's facial I've ever seen in my life. That ain't for me, brother. That ain't working for me, brother. I'm not going to do the job to a trash can. Boom. Hogan doesn't go to the air, brother. There's no opportunity to go aerial. Ah! Yes! Thank you! Thank you. Box physics. Russia! 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 What is he even doing? Shin lock. Leg drop. He's ready, brother. Oh, shit. Broccoli Lesnar. There you go. No. I'm not going to be on fire, brother. You see, if you look at the Hogan face dead on, it looks okay. But any other angle that deviates from that, and you got a problem. Russia. 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 Sorry, I gotta speak in Hogan grunts. Oh shit! Oh my! When will I do an episode about XPW? One day, man. One day. That's all you gotta know. Also, can we talk about how not tan Hogan is in this? He's like... He's practically brown at this point in his career. So he's not, they didn't do a good job getting his tan right. Fuck. Thank you, Dom. No. Russia. Boom. Russia, Russia. Russia, Russia. Just gotta keep wearing down Goldbergo. Oh, what? What? Man, these bumps are taking on the concrete, by the way. He goes, I've neglected to mention just the crazy bumps they're taking. Goldberg does kind of like look like Hawk with the blood in his face. I can't even conceive how much that must hurt. Tony Schiavone with the big calls here. Oh no! He hit with the jackhammer! Get up! Get up, Hulkster! No! Not again. I found the TV in the game, but I can't find the briefcase. That's what's pissing me off. This commentary is worse than Just Bring It. Just Bring It was, like, funny. Not so much this stuff. Yeah, the commentary... Oh man, I want to find a copy of Just Bring It and play that just for the commentary bits. The Rock is a really nice person. Lita has it great. The Last Ride! The Last Ride! Oh my god, the commentary of that game is so fundamentally broken. Russia, Russia. How much time does it take to find bad wrestling type thing, edit, write notes, research, and post it? Basically, how long does it take for each episode is what you're asking. I'd say it takes about like a week of time to get a review done and research and all that stuff. Like, to watch it takes however long because there's always like different lengths of time for things. But then once it's watched, then it takes me about a day or two to write it, and then an hour to shoot, and then another day or two to edit it. So, it can take up to a week or more in some cases to get one whole video, properly up for review. Goldberg's on fire, brother. I'm on fire. Come on. I will say though, when I first saw the stuff online for Just Bring It, and seeing some of the just see the opening credits sequence was it was very deceptive, but it also blew me away. I have to get this game. This is gonna be the greatest game in the world. Did you see the graphics on The Rock and Kurt Angle? That's what sold me on it, was the opening sequence. That's what always sells me on these wrestling games. When I first saw them, Mania 2000 and For No Mercy, I was hooked before the games even came out. But yeah, and the game is fun, but it's you're sold a bill of goods with that intro. Man, if every match is going to be this friggin' long, not sure I'm going to be able to finish it today. Come on. Knock him out. Knock him out. Yeah. Here we go. Get up, brother. We're going home. Russia. Come on, that's got to be it. Soviet Red, $2 Canadian super chat asks if WCW mentally ruined Shivani. I'm sure, there were times where he wished he weren't there. But, that's the nature of the business. And you can see on his face sometimes how 2000 era WCW was clearly breaking him down. But I think that's why he spent so many years away from wrestling, is because he didn't want to deal with it anymore. And also I think he really underestimated how much fans still cared about him. Good Lord, Goldberg! How many fucking power slams do I hit you with? WCW definitely broke Bobby Heenan. That's not for dispute. Pile driver, come on. That's gotta be it, right? Come on, it's gotta be it. Tony, I think he could go in the Hall of Fame, but he's not going in before trying to think of other famous commentators who would go in before Shivani. I feel there'd be a few at least, but I mean, I guess maybe he's kind of the next one. Now I think about it, because how many other great announcers, Lance Russell, maybe, but he was just a Memphis guy. He never worked for, WWF, for example. Never stopped other guys. Lance Russell, Bob Caudle, I guess. Eric Bischoff. There's time as an announcer. I don't know. If any announcers would go before Shivani, or when the next announcer is going to be. Because you gotta pace yourself with that shit. Howard Finkel's already in. Tony Chimmel. I'm sure Tony Chimmel can get in eventually. But it's that's a guy that'd be hard to do a video package for, because he's a guy who didn't have a lot of on-camera stuff. Literally, I think him making that running cameo, that New Day skit a week or two ago, was the most TV. It was some of the most TV he actually ever did. On air, doing shit. Because the other one was, you know, he got into the fight with Howard Finkel once when like Finkel was like, I am the best in the World Wrestling Federation. And so he's trying to take everyone's jobs and shit, and so like he picks a fight with Chimmel and he beats him up immediately. Oh shit, Hogan's on fire! Oh, finally get the tan, brother. When I'm burned to a crisp. Mark Madden. Mark Madden's gonna get in the fucking Popeyes Hall of Fame, the KFC Hall of Fame. He's I'm on fire. All right, come on. It's like 8 fucking power slams. It's got to be it. Oh, my God. This is the first fucking match in this hardcore challenge on hard mode, and Goldberg will not go down. What do I have to do? How many weapons do I have to beat him up with? Where's a chair? Where's a light tube? God. Hogan won't sell immolation. There we go. Light tube. Hell yeah. Russia. Russia. Stop. What do you think? Go for the KO. What the fuck do you think I've been doing this whole time? All I've wanted to do is go for the KO. Yeah. Knee drop. Thank you. Oh my God, why did it take so long? I guess aerial maneuvers do more damage than a finisher. A Von Erich family retrospective, maybe. That's a possibility. Or territory. I've got a lot of requests to do like territory stuff. And that's fascinating. I really want to do some stuff like that. It sounds like I'm saying Russia, because Hogan does say Russia when he's doing the grunts. Russia! Russia! That was Hogan's grunt, man. He was the first Russian sympathizer, brother. Okay, God, that took an inordinate amount of time. Way more than I felt like devoting to the first match in this fucking thing with Goldberg. Alright. We'll be hard-pressed to find... Hang on, I've got... It comes together when it's tightened in the door jam. Ooh, Hogan versus K Nash. Who's going to go in the Hall of Fame this year? I hate to... sounds like I'm saying Rosh Hashanah. Baruch atah Adonai, brother. Rosh Hashanah. I can't stop visualizing Rabbi Hulk Hogan now. Oh man, I'm trying to have some fun with that. Rosh Hashanah. Who called me for a bris, brother? Shalom Aleichem. Shabbat Shalom, brother. Russia. Ooh, Cole allegedly retiring. I don't know. I mean, goodness knows they've been trying to find the next Michael Cole successor for the last like 10 years with a bunch of people who look and sound like the guy. You know, Rich Brennan, Todd Grisham, Tom Phillips. Who are the fuck they got doing 205 Live now at NXT UK? I don't think they would bring Mauro Ranallo back to main roster stuff. I think he's doing fine, you know, recording commentary from his studio, from his home studio in post-production for NXT. You know, one of my big pet peeves with NXT is just like the level of the difference in the quality in commentary from like Here's what it sounds when they're doing live commentary in the match, when they're actually in the building with the wrestlers and they're watching it. And then they immediately do this jarring transition to, like, whoever, Percy or whoever in post-production doing, like, they're gonna call that, they're tossed into the next segment, or they're teasing something for after the break. And so it's like, Marl's like, Mamma mia, I can't believe what happened. And if you don't believe that, the next time you'll see Velveteen. It's such a huge drop off in intensity. It's just so blatantly obvious that it's been done in post. I can't believe the Forgotten Sons did that. And now up next, it's an interview with Nikki Cross. That's all I get. It's a really bad Moro impression. I'm sorry, but that's like how I feel when I'm listening to him. He sounds like a very old school carnival barker. That was my first impression for him when I first heard him a couple of years ago on SmackDown. Ooh, Pettengill getting inducted. That'd be something. Get Todd Pettengill. I know it's not what you were asking, but you reminded me about that. Maybe Joey Styles get inducted before Shivani. I don't know. Man, Nash is... it's weird. Like, the tattoo on Nash's arm looks like he's bleeding. It just looks like someone like fucked his arm up. Like he just got in a death match. Art Donovan. How much does this guy weigh? Art O'Donnell, not Art Donovan. A big ol' slam. That's not the way the Brain would have done it, but it was effective and it'll work. I don't know who you are. Get a phone call from, like, my favorite thing is seeing like robocalls, but they're from numbers that are similar to, like, mine. Like, I get so many phone calls from numbers that the first 6 digits are my first 6 digits, and it's like, it's like almost like trying to convince you, hey, you know this person, their number's just like yours. And then, if I dare pick it up, it's always some fucking robot. And those are the worst. There ought to be a law. I admit it, I like this game. There's a sick enjoyment I get just from how terrible this fucking game is. So there's a point to it. You may be onto something when you say I enjoy this game. Russia! Alright, give me that aerial opportunity. Whee! Go over the KO. I've been trying! Maybe I'll do it in like half the time now that I know that flying moves like actually do more damage. Ah! Yay, that actually worked. Oh god, if Gus Johnson did commentary for wrestling, that would be too much. I don't think I can handle Gus Johnson on commentary. I can barely stand him when he's doing football and basketball. All right, Bischoff's happy. Imagine getting a phone call from yourself. That'd be trippy. Lord knows I've done phone calls to myself all the time in this show, so. All right. Shall we advance? Yes. I do better fixed it the right way, dagnabbit. Oh, was he in Madden 12? I forgot. The block. On my block, everything is everything for Sheezy. Probably did it all, homie, believe me. We make the impossible look easy. For Sheezy, I'll never leave my block. My blanks need me. Chris Collinsworth. Or let's get fucking oh, who'd you get? Oh, what's his name? Who's the guy who's currently ruining the Raiders? Oh, Gruden, yes. This guy with the leg drop, I can't believe it. That's weird. That's more of a John Travolta impression. Oh my god. Oh my god, you gotta check out the Shooting Star Press. It's amazing. Oh Of course, that's more an impression of somebody else doing an impression. Uh, Boom. Here, a classic rivalry revisited here with Hulk Hogan and Kidman. Time to do what Hogan wanted to do all along. I just set you on fire, Kidman. John Madden in WWE. Get Frank Caliendo to just do that bit for like a week or two. Here's a guy. I had such a huge like phase where I loved Frank Caliendo's work. I think over time a lot of stuff got kind of like tired, but I loved his impressions. John Madden is phenomenal. Do you know what a great pile driver, Cole? Brett Favre. Brett Favre is the greatest wrestler of all time. He's never even wrestled a match in his life. That's how good of a wrestler Brett Favre is. Yeah, I actually own 2 of Frank's albums. I've got Make the Voices Stop, and I got this album that he put out where it's just like bits from him doing radio hits, like call-ins and showing up in the studio to do his John Madden impression. Yeah, it's too bad like Frank Caliendo on Mad TV was during the time I just didn't watch Mad TV. I didn't watch I didn't watch much late night shows, but if I did, it was like SNL. Mad TV, I got so sick of it after a while because it was like I think they relied too much on all their recurring characters who happened to be the most annoying recurring characters of all time. Like I couldn't stand Stuart and Miss Swan by the end because they used them so much, and I just get tired of it, you know. But they definitely, I think, they overstayed their welcome with those characters. And I love Michael McDonald and I love Alex Borstein, but I hate those fucking characters just from the excessive usage. And like the last couple of years of it was just like they did away with any semblance of like live audience. Or they had a live audience, but it was like a clip show. It was really weird because like everything was just on a stage, and they would introduce the skits on a big screen, and that was like literally all they did. So they totally did away with any kind of like any appearance of live sketch comedy, which I think was like, which is important, which I think is good to have in prime time or the late night kind of like blah. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. You get what I'm saying? I think that basically they went down in quality a great deal. And Will Sasso's Kenny Rogers is amazing. Like Will Sasso was a great player from that cast. Seeing Johnny Sanchez, seeing him get in later in the era of Mad TV was so interesting because like he had been doing stand-up for so long before he got signed to Mad TV. Like I saw him, like, I remember in middle school seeing him doing stand-up, and that was like when Mad TV just began. And then I'm in college and I see Johnny Sanchez on Mad TV, you know, years after the fact. And I actually saw Johnny Sanchez doing stand-up when I was in college in Portland. I saw him, I went to Harvey's Comedy Club in Portland. I saw Johnny Sanchez there. And, you know, he was definitely older from when I first saw him. But, what's the guy? What's the dude's name who is in Blockers and Neighbors? Is that what it's called? The one with Seth Rogen? He's like the second banana. That dude was funny in Mad TV. Since you're from Oregon, is Art Barr, citywide hero. The Barr family is just very well regarded in Oregon because Oregon is kind of in a time capsule where they don't like change in their wrestling. They don't like evolution in wrestling. So to them, they're still in this Pollyanna fucking territory era mindset. So yeah, the Barr family, in particular Sandy and Art, are very well regarded, very well revered, despite the fact that Art, you know, went to jail for, you know, or he got arrested for statutory rape. We don't talk about that. But no, Sandy, I met Sandy once or twice when he was alive, and I actually trained for a little bit with Art's brother Josh. He ran shows for a while, and he trained as well. Their ring was hard as fuck, and I would like train there in the middle of winter when the ring was harder. Jimmy Jack Funk, aka Jesse Barr, I don't think gets the love that, say, Art and Sandy do. I don't think that's any. I'm not sure it's indicative of his talent or not, but that's basically what I got out of it. Take that weapon away from him. Jake Lloyd, 523 with a 199 super chat says thanks. Thank you. Yeah, and Mad TV also, it's like Mad TV was like the try hard, edgy younger brother of SNL for a long time. Like SNL is not a classy show by any means, but I think that Mad TV went with a lot more lowbrow humor to appeal to a younger audience. And you could argue whether that worked or not, but that's one reason I didn't really care for Mad TV as time went on. I loved it when I was in middle school, but, you know. Thank you, DJ Fluffy. Mad TV early on had a lot of great moments. Phil Lamar was great in the early seasons. Deborah Wilson was great. I think Nicole Peters was her name, the blonde from that first incarnation. Artie Lange was funny. Eric Spears was great. Let's see here. Yeah, there are a lot of good people that came out of Mad TV. I know Patton Oswalt was like a writer for Mad TV in the early years, and he's like he used to refer to that occasionally in his stand-up. Like his whole bit about going to Amsterdam was like, if I were in the States, if I were in California at that time, I would have just woken up to do this, bad sketch comedy show I didn't want to write for. Like, what about Midnight in the Olive Garden, A Good and Evil? I don't know. Oh, the Cabana chat. Oh, Jesus. The Carlitos Cabana. Oh, I can unlock the French fries. I think he's, knock out a deal with the briefcase. Okay, I gotta find the fucking briefcase. Yeah, exactly, man. Murdoch Mysteries. Yannick Besson went from learning the ropes, and he's really made it with Murdoch Mysteries. So good for him. Oh, Cabana chat. I don't know why I was thinking of Carlitos Cabana, but no, you're right. Cabana chat with oh god, what was the dude's name? As Pool Boy. I don't forget his name now. And then the dude who I have to go on IMDb and look these names up, but whoever it is now who voices Mr. Frond in Bob's Burgers, that does not look like Shane Douglas. Whoever voices Mr. Frond, Brian McCann, I want to say his name is. He was good. He was also in Idiocracy as well. 2 moves, I already have my finisher ready to go. Brian Callen, thank you. Will Colin Delaney go to AEW and beat Kenny Omega? You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Because Colin Delaney's still at it, man. Like, he's like gotten a lot better. He's like he really improved his look. He's still like a small guy, but he's got muscle on him now. No! Oh, Brian McCann was on Conan, isn't he? You know what sucked about Raw on Monday was, like, that was 2 of the matches on their show Monday were rematches from the pay-per-view, but they were also like rematches of the 2 matches I cared the least about on that show. Now, granted, the sequels, I think, were better in a lot of ways than the originals in the pay-per-view, but that's not a good way to get you excited about the show. Like, hey, pal, if you fucking hated these other matches on pay-per-view, wait till we try them again. Oh, but don't worry, we'll make them good this time. Wait, where are you going? Okay, I keep hearing there's a fucking briefcase in this arena. I've yet to see it. Boom. Leave that alone, Shivani. Careful. He's a lifeguard now. Oh, I think the tire should bounce. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? How just bounce around when you hit it. The briefcase is on a pole. Is it really? I was just, you had me going there for a minute. I thought it was, unless you're not bullshitting. Oh, I'm climbing. Ah. Shivani in the Hall of Fame. That'll put butts in the seats. Ah, it's cold, dog. That's cold, Obi-Wan. Yeah! What are you gonna do? Swerve, there is no briefcase. No shit. That would be a Russo swerve. Because here's a fire hydrant. Oh, there's a wall I can climb, too. I'm looking forward to that. Well, let me climb. No. Well, I can't climb the tires, and I can't climb that cage wall. Oh, the UPS guy. Yeah, Phil Lamar's the UPS guy was funny, too. Like, there were some good characters on Mad TV. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say the show, like, totally sucked. There was a lot of redeeming qualities about Mad TV. But also, one thing that confused the hell out of me for a couple years was when Seth and Josh Myers were, like, each on different shows. Like, Josh Myers, they're twins. If they're not twins, they're really close-looking brothers. So Seth was on SNL, and Josh was on Mad TV. And I actually think for a time, both of them were on Mad TV in some capacity. So I think it's really interesting that both of them got into sketch comedy. Shit. Again, I am deprived of my God-given right to unlock Vince Russo because I need to find a briefcase which doesn't exist in this level. Oh yeah, Phil Lamar is like a very prolific voice actor. He's still going, doing voice acting for a lot of different shows. Like, and he has very easy to identify voice too. That's swerved. I did get swerved. Hogan's best movie line ever is Dookie. What's that smell? Dookie. Dookie. And Josh Myers was in that 70s show. But that was the last couple seasons when no one gave a shit about it. So Laura Prepon left. No one cared anymore. And like the guy who played Eric was gone. No, Laura Prepon stayed. Eric had gone. Is booker and writer the same thing in wrestling? Not always. For example, Vince Russo never considered himself a booker. He was a writer. A lot of his job was what booking essentially is. But I think when you're a writer, you're a little more detail-oriented in theory. Like, you're writing what the people say. If I was, I think a booker makes the matches and makes the points in the show for and basically the wrestlers connect the dots. They fill in the blanks. Whereas a writer is a little more detail-oriented, I believe. Yeah, JJF with a strong point. If there's a black dude in an animated show, there's a strong 75% chance it's Phil Lamar. Yeah, he is very prolific in voice acting. But, I mean, my first exposure to him was Mad TV. Back. And the other 25 is Kevin Michael Richardson. Yeah, I never got into... Literally the only episode of that 70s show I think I've watched the whole way through was the one where WWF appeared. With the Hardy Boys and Ken Shamrock as random molded wrestlers, and The Rock was Rocky Johnson. Brilliant casting, by the way. So now that I've kind of unlocked the secret of, like, you know, using aerial moves and weapons to try and beat up the guys, that's a lot faster than trying to use specials. Yeah, it's kind of fun we have to turn this into a conversation about Mad TV. It's like it is, you know, it was a hidden gem. It was like a gem of the '90s. It had a very good window of like doing well for itself, and then I think it got kind of like stuck in a rut and kind of developed kind of a one-trick pony. And then it just totally devolved into essentially a clip show where they just focus on the, you know, the pre-tape stuff. I think it's a balance of like live skits and pre-tapes, and that's fine, like what SNL does. But you know, they were a little too heavy on that by the end. Also, Mad TV, especially in its like middle years, was responsible for, you know, Key and Peele getting together. Essentially, I don't know what their history was before they worked for Mad TV, but that's where they really blew up and became more renowned, was for their work on Mad TV. And so if they weren't together on Mad TV, we wouldn't have got Key and Peele on Comedy Central. And then Jordan Peele wouldn't become an award-winning screenwriter and director. So funny how that works. Thank you, Mad TV. Yeah, and like Mad TV was cool because like it tapped into like the wrestling stuff because it had the WCW guys. It had the WWF guys too. Like I think Austin was in it, Triple H. I want to say Trish Stratus was on it, but now I'm not sure. So they got the wrestlers. Like they were not afraid to go to the wrestling stuff when SNL like did it one time in the last 20 years, and then, you know, did it again with The Rock. John Cena hosted once. I feel he should host again because he was pretty good in that role. He's looking like that stunned him a bit. Pile driver. That kind of shot will either clear the cobwebs or tag the toe. Ah. What an incredible display of wrestling action. We're not getting into talking about The Simpsons. There's enough Simpsons chat in the world of wrestling and YouTube, folks. If you want Simpsons references, go to Botchamania. Oh yeah, I loved El Aso Wipo, classic character on Mad TV. I break their back like so with my knee. Well, yeah, not counting the run-ins, not counting. I don't think Eddie was on SNL, but I mean, not counting when The Rock showed up the first time. You had Triple H, Big Show, and Mankind or McFoley. Oh my God, power slam through La Table, and the elbow drops with it in. But I'm talking about hosts. The pose there reminds me so much of this one joke from season 1 of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, where they do a flashback to when Kimmy and her friends were in the bunker. It's like, back when you contracted that bout of Hulkamania, and one of the characters just like doing this to nothing. Yeah, Rock hosted like 3 times at least on SNL. I want to say it was 3. Okay. Come on, show me Media Center. Got access denied. Okay, what else? Okay, so bathrooms. Is any other woman going to be in the Hall of Fame? No, you know, that's a good question. I think with China being lumped in with DX, I think that fulfills their female quota. So I don't think they're going to put another woman in because, guys, like the pickings are already kind of slim for credible women in the Hall who still can like get in the Hall of Fame. I feel that, you know, it's like they're kind of running out of ideas. And so I think with China getting in, they not only get the female quota reached, they also reach the deceased quota. As sad as it is, they gotta get at least one dead person in there. And so China fulfills both of those. And so, yeah, maybe I'm wondering if it'll be I'm wondering if it's going to be a small Hall of Fame class this year because they only waited until this week to finally start announcing them. I feel in years past they've like started doing it like in January almost. So the fact that they're announcing this late makes me think they are going to have a relatively small class. Like maybe no more than 6 total entries if you don't include the celebrities and the Warrior Award, for example. Miss Elizabeth is definitely one for the future, but not this year on account of the fact that, she is a woman and dead, and they just got, like I said, they fulfilled that quota with China already. So, yeah, I think, Molly Holly's one that could get inducted later on, for sure. Not Gail Kim. I was about to say Gail Kim, but no, because, like, she didn't do anything in that company. She was there twice and did about nothing, except for winning the women's title on her first night. But that's not enough. Um, Bulldog should get in, but like I'm trying to think about other women. Like, okay, there's Victoria. Yeah, Victoria eventually get in. Jazz, I'm sure. Molly Holly, Miss Elizabeth. Um, Deep in the future, not in the next 5 years or so, probably later than that. I would imagine like Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler getting in. Um, Sable, I wouldn't be surprised if Sable got in eventually because like Sunny's in. Um, And Sable, being married to Brock, I'm sure has got her, the connections are there. Michelle McCool, I'm sure will get inducted in maybe like, a couple years probably. Like probably sooner than she ought to, in my estimation. Um, the Bella Twins. Oh yeah, the Bella Twins will get inducted, but not anytime soon. Was Arquette on Mad TV? I didn't realize that. The Headbangers. I see what you did there. Oh, I think they call it the sidewalk slam. It's a rock bottom, yo. This match is a lot more competitive than when they had at Bash the Beach 2000. Ugh. Boom. Hang on. Splat! Come on. Who will be this year's celebrity induction? I don't know. Like, that's a good question. I'm trying to think, like, who they could possibly get. Like, if you want an idea of, like, who I think should go in the Celebrity Hall of Fame wing, you can go and check my countdown about that. I think there's a few honorable mentions I have there that, like, are possibilities. Like, I know they rumored a year or two ago that Regis Philbin was going to get in. Ultimately, they passed. So maybe this will be the year? I don't know. I'm whooping the shit out of him. Bam. Where's my area of opportunity from? What do I fly off of here? I guess, no. No. Jim Cornette's opinion about Sable, she's a female Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, but Warrior's in the Hall of Fame too. That's important to remember. Alright, I'm stuck. I think the green locker's too tall, but I could try. Oh no, it's a water cooler once you remove the tank. I'll bet that's the jumping off point. Yep. Yeah! Oh, the distance he got on that, that axe handle. Shaq's a good option to go in the Hall of Fame. I mean, for the dick all he did, considering, like, I mean, he made some big moments, some stare downs at the Big Show and stuff, but like, they want to do that match for 100 years with he and Big Show, and they never got to do it. Come on. Whoop, and we're going. We are moving, son. Try and keep up. You know what they should do? They should have the map available, because if you want to move from room to room, you like know where to go. Because like honestly, I have no clue where anything is in relation to one another in this game. I think after a while, I'll learn. No, that's all I wanted. Get out of there. Yeah, that's gotta be it. There we go. Oh, Bob Barker. He should get in for his one appearance he made. Granted, it was an awesome appearance. Excuse me. Bischoff should be inducted. Maybe one day he will. I don't know. I think he deserves to get in. Yeah, China is going to be lumped in with DX. Like, they show her in the images, and they've said her name enough times, so she's going in there. Like, I think she should go in by herself. Okay, here's my chance to unlock Vinny Roo. Oh, and 3 count. God bless it. I'm going to do that. Review other Halls of Fame. That'd be interesting. Boom. Page taking his eye off the prize. Stop. Good one, Heenan. The most important thing about tonight is that one guy can say, I beat the other. Yep, that's how wrestling works. Ah, shit. No! Kevin Federline. Oh, my God. Talk about a guy who, like, if not for his involvement in wrestling, I would have totally forgotten existed. Well, what are we doing? We are glitching. We be glitching. It ain't bitching. Sure are glitching. Let's play some games and deal with all the glitch. No. Off the cuff lyrics I'm not good at. Ah! Hey! Stop it! Nice. I love it. All right, is it not the television? I don't get it. I will never tire of the physics of weapons in this game. A wooden chair. Christian deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, yes. Curtis Hayes, the 2-pound super chat, says, Brain Zane, baby. Hey, I'll read them as they come. Maybe if I, like, slam a dude into a monitor on the wall? Otherwise, I don't know what TV they're talking about. Oh, there's the briefcase. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna throw this camera at you! The briefcase is so hard to see because it's, like, 2-dimensional and it's on the friggin' desk. Nope. Let me get it. The fucking... It's there. I see it. How do you get it? Is my family supportive of my wrestling channel? Yeah. Now that I make my money off it, they are. Curtis Hayes. I didn't mean to guilt you another super chat, but Curtis Hayes, another 2-pound super chat saying Brian Zane, baby. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm going to try and climb this friggin' desk. Ugh. So annoying. Let me friggin' hit the dang old thing. You'll only see a move like that in WCW. Juggling mon. I forget, is Shatner in the Hall of Fame? I forget if William Shatner's in the Hall of Fame. You figured he would be. Come on. Jesus. Good. Monitor physics. Blech. Oh, falls on another TV. You might call it a backstage. Like, son of a bitch. Like, I can't get that briefcase. It's on there, but it won't let me get it. Oh, my God. So annoying. I want to unlock Vince Russo in 3 count, and it won't let me do it. I need to like go on YouTube and watch a video of this happening so I know what to do. Ugh, it's annoying. Let me go back. Richard Bell's with the Hall of Fame, Hogan inducting him. That'd be perfect. Alright, what's open then? The Truck Arena. Oh, yay! Oh, my God. Alright. Let Hulkamania run wild with a win. Does that mean I win? If I win? is it over then? David Arquette for the Hall of Fame. You know they'll do it eventually. You just know they'll do it eventually. And he'll get a match. And Jim Cornette will have a stroke. It is a... oh, it's G.I. Bro. G.I. Bro. Oh, the skin again. The skin shading looks so weird. It's like splotchy. It's very weird. Don't care much for it. The real swerve is that Russo isn't in the game. I've seen it. I've seen the pictures. I know it to be true. Hup, boosh. Hoo, hup. Yeah. Oh no! When this is done, I will be too. I have to get going after this live stream and hit the road, but I will be back next week, of course. The Real American Hero, G.I. Ho. I mean G.I. Bro. That's a tag team I would have wanted to see. G.I. Bro and G.I. Ho. Man, that would have been pretty amazing. Ugh. The Booker Man. Yeah. Is the face paint supposed to be on? I can't tell if he's got it. G.I. Ho. God, there's a sick part of me that wants to buy more of the WEW DVDs just so I can see more of like how depraved and god awful this stuff is. Because there's a lot of that. I mean, just oh shit, the super kick. Just the stuff that I saw in that one DVD set alone. Oh man, it was so awful. And just knowing the fact there's like so much more out there. And I know that it got better over time. Like we got to see actual like women's wrestlers competing, and it really kind of shed its wannabe ECW image. But first up, man, it's high comedy is all it is. Yes! Well, I like physical media. I know they have a streaming library, but I like physical media. I know it makes me an old man when I say that, but I enjoy getting the DVDs more than the streaming stuff. You know why? Easier to rip. Better for future reviews, eh? Ooh, nice big old flipping drop kick by the Booker Man. I know, Francine's got her own YouTube channel. Doing what? I have no idea. Ouch, did it? Did one of Major Guns' boobs pop during a match? Ouch. Owie, ow, ow. Whoa! What on blue blazes was that? That was more awkward than somebody's boob popping during a match. Clank. Clankety clank. Clankety lank. Nice. Hogan with a javelin toss. Shit, ow. I know that if I win the hardcore challenge with Hogan, I get his red and yellow attire. So that at least will be nice. Like, in a way, it's fun to try and figure out how to unlock everything in this game because there is so much of it, but it's like so repetitive. Like, You have to win the hardcore challenge or the hardcore gauntlet, which is separate from the hardcore challenge, like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, the streaming service goes down. I'm out of luck, you know? That's why DVDs are important. You gotta hold on to the physical media. New Jack. Oh, yeah, backdrop into the truck. That's kind of an innovative move. Take a bump on the side like that. Boom. All right, time for the co. Go for the co. It's got to be it. Husha, 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 husha. It's got to be it, right? I mean, I think I've explored the whole map, unless they make you do a whole loop. Mickey Rourke would be good for Hall of Fame. He's never going to get that Oscar for the wrestler, but damn it, they should put him in for the Hall of Fame for that performance. For his exactly 2 wrestling-themed involvements in life. More than Drew Carey. You are the champion! Advance? Yes. Yes, I unlocked red and yellow for Hulk Hogan. 2 extra attribute points. You are the world champion. You made the Hall of Champions. And there we go. Well, I'm a little bummed out I didn't unlock. I don't think I unlocked anybody. Hey, I beat my old score. Fuck you, good. There we go. Who did I unlock anybody in this? It said I did, but I think they were already available. Like Kidman and the French fries. Oh, Kidman. Okay, I unlocked him, I think. Oh, bare chest blue jeans. Classic blue, classic black. Bare chest. A franchise I didn't unlock. Franchise gold. Like, what? Classic means nothing to me. What does classic mean? Red logo. Purple dance gear, red. Oh, all the dance gears. Zebra halter, leopard bikini. Ooh la la. Camo yellow. Ooh, Lash LaRue. Booker T white. Booker T black. You apparently can unlock their creative control outfits if you just do a hardcore gauntlet with both of them. No, thank you. Why would I want to do that? There's fucking Ron Harris with his SS tattoo, visible as all can be in this video game. David Flair. Jeans or blue jeans? When he wears the Nitro Grill shirt? That's awesome. Candido. Ooh, Triple Threat. That's kind of cool. They do a little Triple Threat homage there. Kevin Nash. Outsiders. Big Sexy. Whatever the fuck they do. Hollywood. Yellow, yeah. Gray suit, black suit. He's got a Wolfpack look. Of course he does. Blue tie, purple ties, bang, shirt, self high five. Man, I want to play this just for the friggin' outfits, man. Well, I'd love to do that. Unfortunately, I've got to go. That's such is life. Got the other responsibilities. But I will leave you with this. This Thursday's classic reviews of TNA No Surrender 2007, when Kurt Angle defends the title, his 3 different championships in one night. If you missed this live stream, you can watch the whole thing in a link that will be in the description of the highlights that will come out this Saturday. And what else can I talk about? Royal Rumble 2000 is being re-uploaded this Saturday, so look out for that. If you haven't seen Kayfabe Kitchen from today with the Nacho Man Randy Savage, check that out. It's from the brand new cookbook. So all new recipes. And what else to talk about? Not much else really going on, but when something happens, you'll know about it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. It's been a lot of fun. I don't know why I keep punishing myself with this, but next time I'll play something else that maybe is not so rage-inducing. But until then, I'm Brian Zane, and I'll see you next time.